about as good as it gets from Paradise, where it is as good as it gets, you can see. Um, a movie that has been admired, appreciated to an extreme, one that, alas, this viewer has, if not rejected, taken with mild interest. Jack Nicholson, Sacred Monster. Nevertheless, this is not again for this viewer, so it's not possibly, surely the wrong take on the movie, which is now somewhat more mild. I mean, initially I thought Helen Hunt. Let me say that from the beginning that Helen Hunt is for me not someone that adds to the picture, to the whole game, detracts a lot. That's how I see it. Again, I'm sorry. I see her interpretations as phony, as something like this. I mean, it's cabotinage for me. It's artificial. You can see easily. I mean, you cannot see because you see well in this fictional, distorted world that I see. She is the epitome of bad acting. But anyway, Jack Nicholson is not so fantastic as we can see him in Chinatown, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and so on. That's again my take. He's announcing the bucket list, where it is that movie is again lamentable. Having said this, his performance is more than decent. If set against what he could do, then it's a case of lower your expectations. I mean, if you come with the expectation that you will see again Chinatown, I think this is disappointing. Greg Kinnear is good, Cuba Gooding Jr., the others. Again, for me, Helen Hunt is. She won the Oscar, so that says a lot about the value of this assessment, which is not zero, it's worse. But there you have it. You can have this other strange take on things. One important aspect about this film is mentioned by Harvard Professor Tal Ben-Shahar in his lectures, which are, by the way, available online. Positive Psychology, the most popular courses ever in Harvard history. So that tells you about their value. I mean, Harvard students may not be at that age luminaries of the world, but still, Harvard students are creme de la creme in some ways. And he mentions what Jack Nicholson, his character, hypochondriac, misanthropic, unlikable writer, transformed. So some of the messages of the film, yes, are more than worthwhile. I mean, the mean villain, the vile man, is transformed into something, something like maybe a good friend. Greg Kinnear, he has to experience trauma, and then he's resurrected from his ashes. Phoenix Bird, Greg Kinnear's character. And then there's Helen Hunt, Carol with her son, and then that sad story there. And Helen Hunt is her character. I mean, the actress is suffering, and but she's strong, and she's facing this Udall, this mean writer, And anyway, at one point, there's something going on between them, and at one point he says to her, "You make me want to be a better man." And Tal Ben-Shahar of Harvard says in one of his lectures that this is perhaps the best love declaration of love ever, or one of the best anyway. So, I mean, thinking about it, it is impressive, and coming from that personage in the movie is it is quite a statement. But overall, as I said, for flimsy reasons, wrong analysis makes me say this is not because of Helen Hunt. This is what it could have been, maybe, if you used another actress.